There is one very nice place here, located right next to the Cocoa Head crater here, and that is Hanauma Bay. It's a very nice swimming place. It's perfect for snorkeling, and today I will go down and take a look. The thing is, you have to make a reservation to go in here, and that's the reason. The weather is not perfect today, but I had to take the opportunity when I had it. Look at this place. It's basically dead center in a big ancient crater. But if you have a perfect sunny day here, there is barely nothing better, at least on this island. It's an incredible snorkeling place. So I think it's time for me to line up and pay the fee and then go down there. Look at the bay here in the morning. It's just after 9 o'clock pretty much. And after seeing the video here about the marine life and all that stuff here, they actually let you go down here. And the amount of people that can come in here is limited. It's a daily few hundreds, I think. They also have different time slots, and I chose the morning 9 o'clock slot here. Up on the ridge here is a lifeguard tower, and the reason they put it up there is because it gives you this perfect view of the bay itself. You can actually see if people are drifting out in the ocean here. And down there you have two more, I believe. At least I see two from here. They have some rip currents in a couple of areas here, so just be careful. But in general, it's a very safe place though. There's also a little tram going down here because, you know, sometimes people are lazy. It's only 150 yards down and still you need to have a car. I can't believe that. Also, another interesting thing is that you see that ridge up there. It's a very popular place to hike. You can actually walk all the way out here. And many people do that, especially in the morning. And that's another recommendation I can give you here. In order to go in here, if I remember correctly now, you need to pay, I think it was $25 to get access to this place. And you have to sign up early. I mean, really, this place will sell out in absolutely no time here. They actually put up an information board here where they tell you about this place, and there is a lot of these, you know, warnings and things like that, because people come here, they can't really swim, and they go out and they disappear out in the bay here. But you're pretty safe. I mean, you have the lifeguards here, and they will take care of you. And it will be a nice day here. There is absolutely no doubt about that. It's just that early in the morning you can have some clouds, but they might today actually dry up, I think. Or at least that's my hope. You never know. But at least now the sun is shining. There's a lot of that information here. I mean, they say that the beach is closed 1 hour before the park is closed. And you know, it's always like that, right? You pay money, you come here, and they close early. people bring all kinds of stuff here. And a smart thing to bring would actually be like a little beach chair, because you have a lot of sand here, and if you don't like too much of it, you should probably have a chair, right? Or a little tent, or a little whatever that is for the small kids, right? They can crawl around inside. I think I will do one slow sweep here. They kind of want you to stay on the other side of that surfboard, you see there. And this bay here is actually an old royal fishing place. I think it was reserved for the royal family to be here, and then it was kind of open for a while until somewhere in the 60s when they closed it for fishing. And now everything here, all marine life, is absolutely protected. You are not allowed to touch or remove anything here. The only thing you can do is bring your snorkel, or you can actually rent one, I think, in the background there, and come out and hop in and explore the reef here. It is actually an incredible place if you go out there. You can see so many cool things. The only problem being like a video guy is that you have camera gear. You can't really hop into the water here. Well, you could. I mean, you can leave your stuff up on the beach, right? But when you're coming back up, you don't know if it's still there. So today I'm not going to swim. I'm just going to kind of show you the beach here, because it turned out to be a really good day here. It is just very fun to see people enjoying themselves in the water. And people come here from, you know, all over the world, right? Because when people fly to Hawaii, they look for, you know, these typical tourist attractions or traps. And this is one of them. It's just very hard to get there. A few years ago, you could go here anytime and just pay the fee and go inside. But recently, too many people came here. So they literally closed the area. And also, it used to be closed Tuesday, but today I saw it's closed Mondays as well. Completely closed. And of course, the reason they do it is so they can protect this very sensitive ecosystem and reef they have out there. And the lifeguards up here, they are just kicking back. I don't think they rescue anybody, especially not a day like this, right? And they have their own little domain here. Look at the grass. They keep it nice and tight with these beautiful yellow surfboards here. This is also a good place where you can actually teach the kids, you know, some common sense in the water, right? Not only can you die in the water, right? You could also get a falling rock in your head. There are plenty of these signs out there. And it's true actually. You don't want that to happen, because if it happens, it's over. I'm taking a little break here because of the big cloud I have right up in the sky here, but We continue in a minute. The sun is back out. That means I can continue this mission here. Yeah, like the kid, he's building a little sand castle here, which is really nice. Isn't that perfect? And the sand is very loose and nice. It's kind of white. Gets a little bit browner closer to the water here, probably because it's wet sand. And they have a little information center in the background there, right behind the lifeguard tower, where you can actually read about all the fish they have here. Go and find a triggerfish, for instance. That's really cool. I'm sure they have several triggerfish, right? But out in the bay here, you can see everything from red to green to yellow to blue, black, white. They have all colors out here. There's a bigger sandcastle right here. It's very nice. Let me just pass. And we have the second lifeguard tower up here. Actually, they had a third one over here. We have a board here showing different kind of fish here, and down here you have the Humo Nuku Nuku Apua'a fish, the triggerfish, the reef triggerfish. There is a lagoon triggerfish as well. And of course you can find sea turtles out in the bay as well. And look at the colors. The yellow tang is up here. What is this? The Moorish idol. And they have all these funny names here. And it will take a long time to kind of learn all the details, but trust me, you can actually see all this stuff out in the bay here. You just need to pay attention. Check this out, common long-nose butterfly fish. And they have these Hawaiian names you can't even pronounce, right? But it's very, very cool. I like this yellow one. It's really a long nose, right? And of course, everybody wants to see the sea turtle here. And right now, it's also the humpback whale season here. You can't find the whales in here, I think, but if you take a whale watching tour, you can actually go out and find them in the ocean. You can actually see them from land too. You don't need to worry too much about it. You see this little cave they built up there? That's the place where you actually can rent a snorkel, pick up maybe a life vest or some other stuff you might need. I also believe they have some kind of locker box up there where you can keep your valuables. At least they used to have that in the past. This is a better view of the information booth here, where you saw the fish earlier. And we have a third lifeguard tower. And maybe that's needed. The hardest thing is actually the morning sun here, because, well, it speaks for itself, right? You have the sun right in the face, and the lifeguards will also have it right in the face. And waves are actually rolling in today, at least on that side, because of the winds, of course. And yesterday was absolutely crazy when it came to big waves. I had to run. The water is coming up here. Wow, okay. They kind of warn you also. They say, well, you can have sudden drop off here. That's true, actually. You have these holes out in the bay here. I mean, you are on top of a reef, suddenly it's a big hole. But it's very interesting actually to go down in these holes actually, because you can find a lot of interesting stuff down there. Big fish, small fish, octopus, I mean, you name it, it's all out there. And you can continue to walk here for a while. Last time I was here, they closed the beach kind of 200 yards in front of us here. But a few years ago you could walk all the way to the cliffs, and there is a fence over there. And you can't really bypass that without having some trouble, right? And the temperature is just going up here. I can feel it. Suddenly, instead of having a kind of cool morning here, it's going to be a really, really sweaty afternoon. But that's good actually, because you're out in the water here. Maybe you cool down a little bit here. And look back. And in the background, you have the magnificent Cocoa Head crater. That's a crater, this is a crater, everything here is a crater. Diamond Head is a crater. So basically Hawaii is full of it. It makes it really fun, and everybody hikes these places here. That's actually the Hawaiian style. Go to a crater and kill some time here. I think I must be the only guy here who paid money not to go into the water. What a concept, right? Well, I had to sacrifice myself here for you guys. I wanted to show you this beautiful beach here. So I promise you one thing, next time I go here I will be out there, okay? But not this morning. And you know, they have changed so many things here, and I came to the end. I think we can't pass this, because they are trying to protect the other half, I think, of this beach here. And even if you could, and you're a tourist, it's not that sandy as you can see. But it's still very interesting. Hanauma Bay and Waikiki, those are the two iconic beaches you just have to visit when you go to Honolulu.